start the morning stream there. Good morning, everybody. Hello and welcome to another live stream. I'm your host, Kevin Dubrisky. We're going to go over some futures today. First thing we'll note, guys, is we have some Trend Spider charts. So this right here is Trend Spider. It's another charting platform other than TradingView. They do also give you the ability to log into your broker, take trades on it. It is pretty cool. So let's take a look. So I have my equity charts here. This is our multi-chart tab. I have it saved as equities. So it shows me Meta, Microsoft, Apple, Google, Nvidia, and usually down here I have Amazon, but I actually want to keep gold in this area, so we're able to keep an eye on both at the same time. Yo, good morning, Kev. What's going on? Morning, Austin, Mr. Concentrator, AA Buckets. What's up, H Victoria? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're excited for a great trading day, guys. It is Wednesday, which means, of course, it is Futures Fever Day as well. So it's at 11:30. Join me. And going forward, guys, I'm going to try to have guests on that show to sort of keep the show, I don't want to say spicy, but like keep it interesting, get some stories going out there, get some other people's perspectives on the market, see what maybe strategy they're trading. But it'll be pretty cool. I'm really going to try to make it like my show. Like it's always been like, oh, it's Futures Fever, but I'm really gonna try to take good hand on that. Alright, so let's take a look at the ES, guys. We'll do some analysis. We have our market AI tool right here, and checking it. Remember, yesterday we were at the neutral outlook. Now we're looking at cautious optimism. Now, remember, yesterday we sold off, so I wouldn't be too quick to try to go along just now, just today, but we will keep an eye on our volume tools. Like we have Bookmap. Yo, what's up, little AR? Asking if we go over Palantir for sure. And I actually want to put Palantir on my watch list. That deserves to be on this watch list, guys. Let's see. Palantir still above 150, but it is pulling back. First thing I notice is its price. Watch list. No, wait, doesn't let me add it to the watch list. Wow, TradingView. Ooh, Palantir, man, a big sell-off from those all-time highs. We're currently down, where we're going to open is over 19% from those all-time highs. So that's a pretty big sell-off. I will say, however, check out these areas of support we have. So we have this was our gap of volume. We just dived right through that, so that's fantastic. But now we have support around 154 to 151, and then more support below that, right at our key psych level 150, so 150.85 to 145. So we could look to see if we want to find some buyers down here. I would probably prefer this zone, the lower zone, and the reason for that would be because that was a resistance point. So I think 148, 150 is a good spot for some Palantir long positions on a long-term hold. But we'll take a look at that. We'll look into that. Boom, boom. So that was Palantir. Let's get back to our futures now. Take a look at ES's previous day high, previous day low. We already took out that previous day low after hours. So what we'll end up doing is we could use our Edgeful tool and see what are the odds that we want to close red today. Because if we could see the odds of us closing red today, and the odds are high, which it most likely will be. Let's delete, this is an old gap fill price. We'll drag this over. This is our new open price. So that's our open on our daily time frame here on our futures. So now on Edgeful, I'm able to go to our previous day's range. Hopefully it doesn't give me an error. It doesn't, fantastic. So previous day's range, ES, 9:30 to 4 p.m. So I don't want to look at 9:30 to 4 p.m. because that's the New York session, not previous day. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our daily, and then we're going to check those stats. So I see previous day lows broken. 3 out of 5 of the past times this happened, we have closed red. The last time, however, oh no, we closed green actually. We broke previous day low broken, we closed green. That's pretty crazy. The last time was a red, so that is good that the last time was in our favor. And that was just yesterday. So trend-wise, that's sort of what we're looking for. As for these days where we were closing green, those are over here. Where, look, we see that on, this was Monday the 18th. And here we have the 18th. We took out previous day low, but we closed green on the day. But at this point, we had a nice big candle yesterday, broke previous day low, closed red. Whenever I look for a trend in the market, whether it's ES, NQ, gold, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, it doesn't matter. I look for this trend. I look for previous day low to be broken and close red. Previous day low to get broken, close red. Then I look for this candle to give us similar price action. So if we could somehow find maybe a supply zone somewhere up here. Now we already have this resistance point at 64.53. So if we could somehow climb all the way to 64.53, that would be only about a 30-point move to the upside. At that point, this candle would look green. It'd have a longer, lower wick. It'd have a big green body, but a lot of people might be switching their positions to longs, which might be the spot that we want to reverse, because this was a support. Now it might act as resistance. We might also, though, continue. Now, if we get back below our previous day low, what I might want to do is sort of measure move this and see how big was yesterday's move from the open to the low. And then, let's see, that was 68 to 20, 68 to 24. So that is about a, 42-point move? So I could drag it back down here too and say, okay, well, what are we looking at here? And that would bring us to all the way down here. Now, this is not a previous day low anymore. It's not a gap price either. So we can delete that. We can make this a yellow level, though. This will be our key level today. That's near 63.91. We could take a look at Bookmap to see if any price levels line up on ES. We'll probably have to look back volume-wise. Let's see. Do 24-hour local, then we have to go to the rhythmic one and do the same thing. Do 1-hour local, 24-hour local. That should load this data and information in. Oh, we'll see. Hopefully it does. Because I'd rather not have this weird gap of volume above us. But we could take a look at ES. Let's see, ES. That gap of volume is between 64.30 and 52. So now that we have our zones and our levels on a higher time frame, now we can mark it down to a lower time frame and really see like what we're looking for. See a 4-hour. See, again, I'm always noting whenever I'm checking these time frames, I'm checking like the open. I'm checking where my zones and prices are currently trading. Looking at the support zone up here too. This was a support a few times. I think I have it up here. Support, support, even up here, support, support, until it finally failed. Something to note about the support, though, is the first time it held, we were able to go make a new high. Actually, I guess this was the second time it held. First time it held, came and pulled back. Second time it held, it went and made the new high. Third time it held, the pullback, the move higher got weaker. Oh, oops. Let's see. But as we saw, my point in this is we had the strong move off the first stronghold. Then we tried again to go bullish, and we failed really quickly. Then we tried again. And this day, you guys remember this day, this was, what was that, Monday, I believe. Yep, Monday, when we just literally had no range at all that whole day. Well, guess what? It wasn't random. We saw that we had a support zone here. But the issue was the support zone has gotten so weak at this point that it was trying to hold us, yes, but buyers did not have enough, you can think of it like fuel for a car, they didn't have enough gas in the tank to really bring us higher anymore. But sellers also at this point were failing. So I even said on Monday, I said, guys, to get ready, at some point we're probably going to break through the support. And that's exactly what we got yesterday, a very strong move to the downside. Awesome. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. 900 cons on ES. Yeah, look at that. Apparently, we could check trade map. Let's see. Yeah, 930 down there. That's pretty crazy. I guess it doesn't want to give me that data for back here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Very strange. But, yeah, look at this guy, 64.14 on ES, 933 lots. Question is that somebody that's already in a short position, a huge short position that was maybe adding 50 contracts, 50 contracts, 100 contracts, 100 contracts, 100 contracts, and adding up, right? Because that trader, if this is one single trade, right, it's not going, usually isn't, right? If somebody's entering a 900 lot trade, they're, first off, not an everyday typical day trader, somebody that has a firm, has a lot of other capital, but they don't enter in a position in full like this, right? Now, they can, however, probably look to exit one. I would assume that they would also want to exit spread out as well, and the reason for this is so they don't leave any clues like this on the book, because obviously their goal is to, they always say for every winner there's a loser, we're trading against some of the smartest people in the world, all this stuff. Yes, understood, we are, but I don't like thinking of it like we're trading against other people, even though, yes, we are, so we do have to sort of think of it in a sense of, if I was long now, where would my stop loss be? If I was short now, where would my stop loss be? Things like that. But I don't like thinking like, oh, I just made $100, so this guy just lost $100. No, because maybe the contract that you just bought back, somebody was just entering a position. So, I don't know, I don't like thinking of it like that, but we are supposed to a little bit, right? We don't want everybody winning. If everybody starts winning, this will not be a highly valued trade like it is. Get it? A trade. Hold up, wait. Gonna have a little fun this morning, guys. What's today's? Today's Wednesday. Wednesday. Futures Fever at 11:30, guys. Me and Gates, and then next week I have, thank you. Next week I'm gonna have this guy on. I'll see if I can pull it up. This week I have Gates coming on. Next week I have this one guy coming on. I almost said this one. This guy coming on. He also just met with Einstein on Wall Street. That's funny. But he trades mainly options. He does very well. Very heavy size. He's been trading for a very long time. But that's cool. I'm gonna try to have some guests on throughout the next few episodes, or I guess I'm gonna try to keep getting guests on. That would be pretty fun. Keep the show keep saying spicy. Keep the show entertaining. Keep the show going, and it's exactly what we want. Exactly what we want. All right, let's see, guys. So ES, let's find some lower time frame zones. There's got to be something. There was a 2-hour supply right here that formed that we missed yesterday, apparently. Supply right here. I was going to delete this blue zone because we had the supply right above it, but at this point, because we already rejected that supply zone, something I might look for is if we want to create, so check this out, we made a higher high. This is when we were bullish. We're making higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. Now we're making some lower highs. Lower highs. So at this point, I would want to see us pull back somewhere and get another lower high entry, right? And then take that short because we want to trade with the trend. We see now bears have strong control and good strength and momentum when they take control. So we want to trade with the trend. Now, it's funny, I made a video last night. I'll put it out in like a half an hour or an hour. But I was covering this market sentiment on the ES right now. How there's a lot of cautiousness on markets right now going into the Jackson Hole event, which is Friday. That's when Jerome Powell will be speaking again. He'll be going over like what's going on in sense of economic outlook. You know, will there possibly be a Fed rate cut? Well, that'll be a big listen, guys. If Fed Powell says yes or no on a rate cut, or if he even mentions it, which you would hope he does. Now, let's see. We'll see ES. We can look at our daily bias on ES here. Does it have mark as red? Oh, it does have mark as red. Nice. That's cool. Do daily buys August 20th. ES downside target. It's given a 24.15, which really isn't that big of a move. Now we could look for our gap fill. Let's actually look for our gap fill price level. Also, these red zones, these are no longer relevant. So that's going to leave us in the middle of nowhere. So we're going to have to find some entries, guys. We could throw a volume profile up on here from the beginning of this trend. See if there's any low volume areas. We see that there is one right up here near 6460. So 6460 possible LVN up there. LVN from previous day. Make it like white so we could actually see it. Inside and center. Great. It's a low volume node up there, possible short entry, and then we'll look at some like 15-minute, 30-minute things like that over here. See, like right here, 15-minute supply zone I see on the ES. Because we had our sell up, we had a pretty strong, now this is a supply zone that isn't at a pivot high. Now usually our A+ zones are at pivot highs and pivot lows, but it is in the middle of our move lower. So because it does line up with a bit of a small volume fall off, right? Because we have our pre-market trading over here, which gave us heavier volume, and now we have some low volume right above it. This might possibly be a good resistance point on the S&P 500. We'll take a look, S15, and we'll also just wait to see how the market wants to react to that point. And we could see bookmap wise, 64.36. Don't really see anything. I see 35 and I see 40. And 40 is in that zone. But do we have anything higher? Well, we have like our point of control and stuff. Look at that, 165 sitting at 64.60. And that's right in that low volume node. So we'll keep an eye on this. I'm going to fade this out a little bit so it's not as prominent. But it would be the top of our current range. So like if we delete, so this volume shelf, let's have it so it's only visible on the 15. That way, when I go to the 5 right now, I could put one on the 5-minute for the overnight session. Now I have two volume profiles, one from yesterday, from when the bearish move started, and one from today when our futures market opened. Let's see, where's our daily buys? E-mini futures open slightly higher at 64.33, continuing a cautious upward trend following a strong 29% rally since April. Market sentiment remains mixed as tech and AI stocks face recent profit taking. So guys, it's not so much people are selling because they're scared. It's more so people are taking profit. We're at all-time highs on a lot of these equities. We've rallied very strong on a lot of them, so people are taking profit. Can I get... I was going to look to see if I get the extended hours on here. There probably is. Countdown to close of current period. We want that. Show logo. No. Display extended hours for equities. There we go. Beautiful. But then do I have to do that on each one now? Properties? Yeah, countdown current period. Display equities. And there's no way to apply to all. Alright. That's fine. Part of me is like, do we really want after hours on equities? And yeah. Because the issue with having after hours on equities too sometimes, guys, is if you're too zoomed in, you won't really be able to see where previous day's highs and lows and ranges are. But we have a pretty clear view on it. We'll put the after hours on Meta and Microsoft for now. And we could look at our watch list here on TradingView to see where we're currently trading. Like Nvidia's at 175 right now. No, that can't be right. Yeah, 175.73. Take a look at NASDAQ, see if NQ's giving us anything. I want to finish up on ES, though. See if there are any other supply zones that are valid up here. Like this 30 right here is a bit stronger. We also wanted to see where our gap fill price is. Switch black background on Trend Spider. Bro, if it didn't take 30 minutes, I would. But it would probably take some time. Because you gotta change the, Oh wow, candle close? It says candle close? Oh, I gotta tell them to change that. I'm looking for the candle close, right? The time before candle closes. It's up here. Guys, it is 9:11. Markets open in about 21 minutes. So be ready. Be ready. This is our equity chart for today. We're using Trend Spider. We have gold up on there as well. ES, what was I going to do? We were going to mark out that 30-minute supply where there is one right up here. Oh, I was going to mark out the small one. No, that's too small. Irrelevant. I do think we might have a chance to trade back up towards 64.60 today. Bookmap wise, we do have passive sellers sitting right over there for 166 lots. However, like we mentioned earlier, there are 938 lots sitting at 64.14 right now. So we're definitely going to have to see how markets want to trade when New York session opens. And it'll definitely also help to see where 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 Meta, Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, those are all trading at, because those do give us some relevant price action in terms of should we be trading bullish or bearish on ES and NQ. Let's see. So ES, 30-minute, 45, 1 hour, 2 hour. I'm looking for right up here and I really don't see anything. 1 hour. Nope, not really seeing much. We'll keep an eye on this 15-minute supply. Let's see. This 5-minute, we got to change it so it's only visible on the 5. That way, now guys, on the 5-minute chart, we have our volume profile for our current futures session, which shows a low volume node around 29 to 31. And on our 15-minute chart, we have a volume profile from when this trend started to the downside, which we do also see. We have our low volume and then high volume to the downside. So we do have that sort of B shape where it is confirming that downward trend. So we'll keep an eye on that, guys. Guys, a quick trick on the on TradingView, if you are using this brush tool, is like when you draw things out and stuff, it keeps you on the drawing tool. If you, let's say, if you could also do Control Z to delete whatever you just did. But let's say I want to get off it real quick, I could right click and then it takes me right off of it. Let's see, so coming off the lows of this volume shelf, high of this volume shelf is up here. Low volume node is around 64.60. Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of really liking 64.60, especially because we have 64.60 as a bookmap level. So I'm gonna look for that area as a short and look to target our point of control from this downtrend, which our point of control is going to be wherever we have our highest volume. That's going to be these two volume nodes right here, more specifically the top one. 7-to-1 risks to reward on this trade. We're going to look to see how this wants to play out if markets could get back to that zone. And we'll see. Another setup, right? We have 64.36. Excuse me. Possibly. And bookmap, for whatever reason, is not giving me the 24-hour local. We'll try 12-hour, see if that does it. Nah, because it's only like 6K worth of imported, right? And usually it's like 400K. So I don't think that's enough information to really capture all of that. Which might be a rhythmic thing. It might not be a bookmap thing. Oh, there we go, 130. Maybe? I don't think so, though. Alright, now let's come up with a trade setup that in case we open and we just start selling off. Now we do have, this is our open price, right? This is our open price on the New York session. Oh, no way, did it work? Hallelujah. Almost. It almost worked. I jinxed it. I don't know, I feel like we did just get some more information there. Alright, so trade setup in case we do want to just continue lower, guys, would probably be if we could dive below 64.20, right? And then continue lower without retesting it for a minute, right? And then come back, retest like 64.19 area as a low volume node to continue lower. But definitely going to be on a bit more of a bearish bias today. Oh, this is ES. I'm so dumb. Yeah, no, ES did not give us more information. I'm like, why isn't it looks like it gave us so much more area-wise? And I was like, oh wait, no. That was NASDAQ. Oh, I don't see any economic news coming out. Today is Wednesday. FOMC minutes today at 2 o'clock. The authority to set interest rates is divided between the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve Board and Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC. The board decides on changes in discount rates after recommendations submitted by one or more of the regional Federal Reserve banks. The FOMC decides on open market operations, includes the desired levels of central bank money or the desired federal funds market rate. Okay. Is this FOMC?
No, this is just the minutes from the last announcement.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think this is, because usually it would say FOMC meeting.
No, the only thing that the minutes make a difference in is, maybe you might see somebody's like, well, or something like that, and that goes in the minutes. Normally, this is just a what do they call it, a no burger or something like that.
Oh, a nothing burger?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, thanks, Marzity. Now I'm hungry for a nice big nothing burger. Alright, guys. Yeah, so I guess trade plan to the downside would be a break below these volume areas down here. So these are already low volume shelves. So if we could break below them with volatility, right, and then come retest them and hold them as resistance, that will be my short position off of 64.20, targeting first target 64.13. And that's because look how strong that area is. If we get close to it and they pull that, then great, we'll hold. But at the moment, it's not even like it's one large order. Because if we have the large lot tracker on, and it would show a white line like halfway or higher, and it's not showing that, which means this is a mass amount of probably different firms or institutions that have a lot of orders at the 64.14. 64.14 is right down here. So we'll mark that out as a major bookmap level. Do BML, bookmap level. Make it purple, or we'll make the text white and we'll make the line purple. Top will go middle, perfect. So it's 64.14, super strong bookmap level. We'll see how markets want to react to that too, because right now that is a low volume area as well. And I suppose, technically, if we do zoom in here, we do have a 15-minute demand zone that held us higher. So if a lot of people were trying to go short at this point, a reversal could be pretty likely at that point. I want to see, I'm pretty sure 64.14 also lines up with, yeah, look at this, guys. On ES, on Market AI, downside 64.15.18. That's 64.15. Well, it can't be 0.8 because it's ES futures. So it'd be like 0.75. So 64.15 though, that's right in this demand zone too. So again, possibly 64.14 has some support depending on how these buyers want to act, right? If we find support here and we could find a good long position with a tight stop loss, we could look for a trade setup like this and possibly look for, again, it'll depend, 64.14. We could look for a quick trade and good risk to reward trade where, yes, it's a counter trade where we're taking a long position in a bear trend, but we're taking it with a good risk to reward. We're looking for a quick reaction. So that's a possible trade setup as well today. So we got two good setups we're looking for on the ES. What up, Jay? I had the same issue with Rhythmic MBO and Book. Oh yeah, it's supposed to give you 24-hour back data free, but it never works properly for me. I ended up getting DX feed from Bookmap. Fix the issue instantly. I think it's only. Oh really? No DX feed as futures?
That is correct.
Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I'll look into that. Let's see. Yeah, usually, you know what it is? It's really a hit or miss. Because a lot of times, if I just go back and click the button and click load 24 hour, it'll just work, no problem. But every now and then, it does have this issue. But yeah, if you're saying DX feed's consistent, that's good.
Yeah, I had the same problem. I ended up going on the Bookmap support forums, and everyone's like, dude, just get the X feed. It will solve your entire problems. You'll thank me later. It
Yeah,
did.
yeah, that's awesome. And it sounds cheaper too, because ES and NQ and Gold, like that bundle's like $80 on with Rhythmic.
For DX feed, they have bundles too. I only have CME, and it's like 13, $14 a month.
Oh wow, that's great. That is really great. Great to know too, because again, a lot of people here who I help or show wise or people who ask me, that's great knowledge. Thank you, Jay.
Well, I think it's only 13 or 14 for the first. It might be a little bit more, but honestly, it's
It's worth it.
like maximum 20 or $30. It's really not that much in the grand scheme of things.
Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Did we look at gold today? Whoa. Now, because markets are sort of feeling the heat right now, what I would like to know is what's popping on gold. Gold's flying right now. Already took that upside out. Geopolitical easing. Now that should be driving gold lower. A lot of these factors should be driving gold lower. Let's check on the dollar. Dollar is trying to move lower on the 15-minute. Okay, on the daily time frame it is trying to move lower too. So that would be bullish on gold. Wow, look at that. Remember we were talking about a possible short squeeze on gold yesterday. It didn't happen. Now? Maybe. But guess who's not going to be trying to chase gold longs? This guy. Previous day high wasn't taken out yet. It could be. Remember, look at all these look at previous day high here to be taken out, a previous day high right here around 634.03 to be taken out. And then the next pivot high would be somewhere over here, 34.23. Could we possibly move 2% in a single day on gold? Of course we can. We did right over here. Well, 1.69%, but that's still like 58% move, 58 points. This would be about 66 points. Let's see right here, how big was this move? 50 points. All right, so maybe not all the way up here, but at least this level would still be a reasonable target. So I'm going to make that yellow for today, because that's a relevant price level for today. Come down to an hourly, see where we're trading at. Let's see. Throw our volume profile up on here. Up in here, up in here. Wonderful. Low volume area. I knew it was going to be right here, but that's not our hourly fair value gap yet, but it's probably like a 15-minute or a 30-minute. Yeah, there's a 15 that lines up right here. Mark that as a box. Eat. Only issue is we don't really have low volume at that point. Oh no, we should. We should, because that was yesterday's. Now we're going to drag this to 6. Right, so we do have that low volume area. A little bit lower than that fair value gap, like right in here. Like right there. 33, like 79. Let's check Bookmap. 33.80. There we go. 33.80. Oh, that is 33.80. Wonderful. We do have 33.74 though. Pretty aggressive buyer sitting there. 74 is right over here where immediately my cursor fell. Let's check our 30-minute though. Any fair value gaps there, or volume imbalances a little bit. Nothing wild. I'll probably see for a reaction right off of this zone. Sort of hard to also throw a fib tool on here, because if you were, you would throw the fib tool from the high to the low. So here's our low, and there's our high. Our optimal trade entry would be all the way down here. We could see if we got anything down there, but I'm going to go with doubt. Hourly, maybe an hour? Nope. 2 hour? Nope. I mean, we do sort of have a 2-hour low volume shelf right here. And I guess, again, I call it a 2-hour low volume shelf. That's just because it's the time frame I'm on right now. This low volume shelf is also present on the 30-minute time frame. So, it's just how we're perceiving it right now. But I'd like to see a reaction to the closer zones first. That will show us quicker strength. 4-hour created a demand zone down there. Down there. Oh, you know what else we could see? We could see on gold, market AI, currencies. Check this out.
Open in 3 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Ooh, Euro USD's got a lot of sellers, man. 11% buyers, 88% sellers. Crazy. Gold. Gold's only 37% buyers right now. Trump tracker's pretty high again. Why, what's going on, Mr. Trump? What are we doing? Let's go to our home. Oh, check it out, it updated. Remember before it was, what was it, cautious optimism? Now it's back lower to neutral outlook again. Crypto outflows, guys. Any crypto investors in here? Ethereum. I'm just saying right now, Ethereum's gonna go to 7,000 this year. Came near 5,000. I thought it broke 5. No, it broke 45. I want to see it go to at least 6, man. And that would be a 30% return right there. But I want to see 7 would be nice. So the lower we go, the better the opportunity, in my opinion, on Ethereum. And the reason for that is not just for no reason. It's because there's a lot of ETF inflows going into Ethereum this month alone, August. I think it's, last time, when I reported on it, it was 3 billion. Then the next day, they reported 5 billion. So an extra 2 billion in a single day. It is surpassing Bitcoin's ETF inflows already this month. So something might be going on with Ethereum. I also, when I was hosting on Benzinga last week, somebody in the comments mentioned that there was a company, I forget which company it is, but they're sort of doing what Michael, what's his name?
Saylor.
Saylor. Yep. Sort of what Saylor was doing with Bitcoin, but another company is doing with Ethereum. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep it on our radar. We'll see what's popping. Market opens in T-minus 1 minute. We'll keep an eye on ES and gold today. Per usual. I'll use move market AI to over here. Tech sector weakness. Remember, guys, tech is weak. I do have our equities on our other chart. Hurrah, hurrah. And cool. Possibly waiting on gold. We'll be patient on that, though.
All right, while we're waiting for market to open here, let me announce that Signet is who normally does the 2 p.m. stream because of a situation. He's going to move his 2 p.m. stream today to tomorrow, so he'll do Thursday and Friday. I am going to do a 2 p.m. stream today in the Discord or the YouTube. I'm not sure. Depends on what I don't know if I. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit about this Bollinger Band strategy, and I'm going to cover some new trader information about things like liquidities, patterns,
Market open.
different stuff like that. So if you're a new trader, come in and learn a little bit about the stuff we talk about here in the channel. We talk about liquidities, fair value gaps, head and shoulders, stuff like that. So I'll talk about that, and I'm also going to weave in this Bollinger Band strategy. I'll also talk about using it on futures as well as options. 2 p.m. Eastern today.
Nice. Thank you, Marzetti. Alright, we're looking for 33.80 on gold. Also looking for possibly 33.14, and that order's gone, guys. Those 939 lots, they were gone. Oh, they were a large lot. Why didn't it show that before? That's so weird. Where are we at on ES? I'm definitely more bearish on ES and NQ, really. Equities opened. Selling off at open on equities. NAS is in demand. Bro, I saw somebody was calling NASDAQ. They're calling it NAS. Like the rapper. And it's just, I don't know, I didn't like it. It upset me. That's so funny. I said that and I got an earbud in and Nas just came on. That's crazy. He knows this world is yours, guys. ESNQ finding some selling pressure off the open. We're not taking trades off the open, guys. Never have, never will. Well, sometimes we do if we're near our zones, but right now we are not. So we're not taking any trades. Hertz shares up 14% after CO to sell used vehicles online through Amazon Auto partnership. That's pretty cool. Interesting. I don't know about cool, but interesting. Gold's holding on the 5, trying to make new highs. There goes ES pushing lower. We were looking at 64.14. We're no longer really caring for 64.14. We'll see if they want to show themselves again when price gets down there. Maybe this was a little clue. But, yeah, right now, guys, I would just be patient. Low volume shelves like everywhere right now. So we can let the market develop right now. 26 to about 27. 26 to 27. This could be a possible position. We'll see. It's filling up on some sellers there too. That's great. They should make a double leverage ES and NQ futures. That would be pretty crazy. Do you imagine that? EES or ESS NQQ. And it's at like, the EES is at like 12,000. The NQQ is at like, what's it at now? 23, 24? 23, so it'd be at like 46. Be trading like the Dow, but like even crazier. Alright guys, let's see how we want to react towards this 26, say 64, 26, 25 to about 64, 27.5. So I'm looking for a possible trade on the ES. Five-minute close in 40 seconds. Finding a little buying pressure, nothing crazy. Looking for price to return up in here, where there is now a seller's trying to form, and they're keep pulling though, so I would be a little hesitant, but we'll be careful. Know how much your risk is, know how much your reward is. Yada yada, enchilada. And don't forget too, this is a trade that we're taking off the low volume shelf down here that was just created, but it's not coming off of like a supply or demand zone right now, so we do want to be a little patient on it. I do like that this 5-minute is closing in 5 seconds, very bearish. Apple sold off at open, Microsoft, Meta, Google, Nvidia, oh man, all selling off at open, guys. Yeah, if we could get this short position, full port. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
YOLO.
YOLO. Wait, guys, quick, everybody, go grab 20 Apex accounts, go 10 contracts long on 10 accounts, get 10 contracts short on the other 10. You're gonna pass somewhere. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Come on, ES. Get up in there. Ooh, it's struggling to get in there. 64.26. I'll wait. Good morning. Yo, YouTube guys, run that like button up. I do appreciate it. Follow me on social media too, at Trading with Kev. New small partnership announcement with Market AI, which is pretty cool. I like working with them. I really like their software and what they do and what they offer. Pretty original, and I like how it breaks everything down, especially because that's sort of what I've been doing this whole year with my videos, is breaking economic news down for you guys, sort of in simpler terms, and now that's what Market AI is doing because it's got the AI integration, so that's pretty cool. It's a good combo. Oh, but we're going to be pushing back the Market AI. I was going to try to have him on for a Market AI webinar. It was going to be last Saturday. He couldn't. It was going to be this Saturday, but they just released something new, the candle analysis, and he's got something else that they're releasing soon too. So we sort of agreed that we're probably better off waiting maybe a month to let them release these next two updates and then have him on. Bro, I'm cold. I want to go grab a sweatshirt right now, but I'm going to walk away. Market's going to hit my entry price and leave without me the second I walk away. And if I put orders out there, it's just going to blow right to stop loss. No, I'm just kidding. I do think, though, we double topped near that 24. I want to see us hold up, man. Not hold up, but go towards that 26 area. How's our 15-minute look? 30-minute. 15... 15 closes in 7.5 minutes. Here we go. Come on now. Bro, I'm freezing right now. Market, please get to my entry. Grab a sweatshirt. It's not even like it's cold outside. It's oh no, it is cold outside. I don't know about you guys, but I'm in New York and weather has been back and forth. It's been like 90s for a while now. And now it's like 90s and then one day in the 60s. And it's like, oh, no thank you.
Up here in Canada.
Yeah, bro, it's a tough time. It's like, yo, no thanks. Our bodies are like, bro, are we supposed to adjust for the hot or the cold? So something I'd note is sellers keep failing to bring us lower, buyers keep failing to bring us higher. We have a negative CVD right now. Equities are still pretty bearish. Apple made a new low of day right there. Microsoft's pulling back. My Nvidia chart is not loading. That's always a good thing. Let's see, equities. There we go. And oh yeah, Nvidia was moving lower too.
Did you figure that stuff out with TradingView?
Nope. I got my trend spider charts up here, and we'll bro, I know, man. I know. I'm torn between holding my ground and being like, guys, we've been working together for so long. You guys are the best. Like no other companies really have issues, right? And it's again not like we're asking them for money. It's a couple accounts. But at this point, if it was closer to like Black Friday sale, I'd just get an account myself. But I don't want to give them a full price. At this point, it's more than the money. It's the message.
Yeah, well, the main thing what you do is you get a monthly. You just pay for 1 month at full price, and then you immediately cancel. And then
Oh yeah.
as it comes towards the end of the month, they'll start spamming you for with discounts.
Yup, that's right. That's
Not
true.
always as good as Black Fridays, but substantial.
True. Nah, it's about sending a message, guys. They're not even getting that month. We'll go to TrendSpider, guys. I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out, but you can connect Tradeovate to TrendSpider too. So listen, if TradingView really wants to push me to build a stronger relationship to TrendSpider, and I have a already pretty solid relationship with them. Just recently, I was speaking with some people from their team, and I could talk them into maybe creating their own long and short position tool, making it a bit easier for the trade execution route. Like that's what we could do to get the ball rolling for us, right? And that's pretty cool that we could actually make a difference in some of these platforms. That's awesome. That's huge. That's really cool.
Yeah, you can always look into NinjaTrader. I've been messing with it. It can do pretty much. There's still a lot to learn about it, but
Oh, here comes sellers.
I'll show you what my Ninja Trader screen looks like right now. It's kind of neat.
Cool. Oh, you know what I'm going to do, guys? So I have my upper chart for the equities. I have Meta, Microsoft, Apple, Google, Nvidia. Then I have gold over here to keep an eye on gold. But I was going to switch it out for VIX. But actually, I might keep gold because we wanted to look for that 3380 to pull back to. Bro, I mean, again, just having the ability to have another extra set of charts is so helpful. And then look, I have my ES&Q weighted index is not loaded, but if I hit refresh, it will load. I do have VIX over here too. Let's see, multi-symbol view, ES&Q, VIX. Is VIX updated right now? Is it really moving low? No, it's not updated right now. Why isn't it updated right now?
So there's a screenshot of what my Ninja Trader screen looks like right now. On the left, I've created essentially a book map. In the middle there, you've got a chart with Bollinger Bands and volume profile. It's even got fair value gap studies built in.
Oh,
You
that's
got
cool.
your trading panel, very similar to Tradeovate. You got your DOM. You got your market analyzer.
Cool. Oh, that's really cool.
It's like a professional version of Tradeovate in that you can actually draw a diagonal line on this chart and it works.
Yeah. That's funny.
But I found this study, this YouTube video where this guy recreated something kind of like a book map or a jigsaw vista there on the left. I was like, well, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
You can do cumulative delta. The point being is, if you've got a Tradeovate account, this does not cost you a dime.
Oh yeah, because it's a Ninja Trader. They're all one big happy trading family now.
Yeah, this does not cost you a single dime.
What about a penny? Does it cost me a penny?
No.
What?
And if you've got a monthly or an annual or a lifetime plan over at Tradeovate, everything is honored. It's just a different, think of it as simply as a different platform for Tradeovate.
That's cool. Guys, markets with a sharp pullback. Think of everybody that was impatient chasing the shorts down here that just got a huge pullback on them. I'm waiting on that 26.
Pullback and just funded a Apex account.
Hey, let's go, Ricardo. Yes, sir. Good stuff, man.
Yes.
Congrats. Huge.
Now, the only negatives to using Ninja Trader is some of the things like the Edgeful Algo. If you're on the $300 a month Edgeful Algo program, the Edgeful studies reports work here, but the algo thing where it tells you to go long and go short,
It's pretty cool.
Works here. Mentor Q works over here.
Google below 200.
Okay.
Sorry, no, go on.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Just jabbering away here. Show you what my upper panel looks like.
Markets are just diving right now, man. A lot of weakness. Apple selling off still. Microsoft's the only one really pulling back, but that one also is struggling with 511, 510 right now. How is NQ looking? NQ's probably selling off even harder. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be looking for that.
It's coming down.
It's coming down. It's yelling timber. It's coming down. It's one way of putting it. That bitch is dropping. Possible NQ entry. If we can get it. Yes. Damn, man. ES getting ready for that 6410. I'm gonna wait for 6426, guys. We'll see if NQ wants to give us that 353. I don't know why my VIX isn't working. Wow, that's crazy. I was thinking of just taking some shorts on ES to target 6410. I did not. There's that 6414 that was a level this morning. Now it's absolutely beyond irrelevant. Look at the aggressive seller that stepped in. 6415. 1,356 volume came in. All of it was sells. That's an insanity right there.
Yeah, that's crazy. I like him.
X's is a little broken.
Ah! Is that Jeremy?
Could be.
Oh shit.
Sorry,
What's
little
up, J
fix to the
man?
party today.
Bum, bum,
Damn man, there goes ES.
bum,
What else?
Here
What
comes
else?
Jeremy.
I've been a little busy, but I'm watching PLTR right now.
Nice.
All right, ES coming down to its GEX put support for 0 DTEs. Watch for it's bounced off of it.
I'm watching how ES wants to react to 6415 here. I want to go short with that seller. That's crazy.
Whoops.
What was I was gonna say something. Oh, I remember. Jay asked Ricardo if you're in Canada, right?
Correct.
Cool.
Nadia, eh?
Yeah, it's very cold here.
Yes.
It is.
Kevin, is that your platform that's making the ding dong sound, the doorbell sound, or is that something on my end?
I think that's your end. I don't hear any noises. Do you guys hear any noises?
I don't hear anything.
Okay.
Okay. Something on my end. It's Ninja Trader. I got to figure out why.
You're in like 40 trades and you don't even know it.
Took me forever to figure out how to turn off the audio alerts on that. I couldn't go back and do it now, but I know they're not on now, so I don't need to.
Look at these sellers, man. They're not giving us an entry. They're just going. Apple pulling back, Nvidia selling off, and Google is selling off. That's what's just causing this drop. Bro, NQ. Oh my god.
Yeah, puts on Pony because Kathy Wood bought some.
What else did she, I don't know, did she buy United Healthcare? I wouldn't short that one.
No, don't mess with that. That's got gaps to fill, baby.
Whoa, what just happened? Did not mean to press that. It's weird.
Wait to see if PLTR bounces off the halfback a little bit and gives us a reversion trade, but damn, that's not looking so good all of a sudden.
Apple and Microsoft are pulling back.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff dragging the market right now.
Yeah.
That little penny banger I mentioned yesterday is starting to maybe set up for a quick push to 38. It might not make 40.
Nice. Alright, equities selling off, Meta selling off, Microsoft, Google all selling off. Google is not, I'm sorry, Microsoft is not. Microsoft is not. I'm not taking shorts down here. You guys know I hate selling the lows.
Damn. Well,
Is that gold from yesterday?
What's that?
Is that gold from yesterday?
This is gold today. This was yesterday. Yesterday we sold off. Today we ate that whole thing back up.
I'll be right back. I got a dog going nuts about the garbage, man.
Yeah, Ricardo, isn't that crazy?
Damn.
That thing said, "Hold up, I forgot my wallet at home. Let me go run right back up to where price began." Damn, bro, Nasdaq selling off like this is crazy too. Ooh. Alright, guys, just short at any point. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't do that. I'm gonna have to wait because we are just selling off like crazy. But ES, are we below previous day low? We are. Did I have previous day low marked out? I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. So ES, you want to give me a
the short in Q
nice,
on another account.
Nice, good stuff, bro. Yo, caught it on my account that I passed today. That was a close one. Almost unpassed it if I was impatient.
Patience is a virtue.
Let's see, guys. I want to wait for an OTE optimal trade entry today because that's what it gave us yesterday. So I'm gonna wait. We'll wait as long as we have to. It's only been 20 minutes into the market open. We've got time.
Are you looking for a pullback and then coming down?
Yes, sir. Pullback and then a short entry. This thing's like, yeah, here's your pullback, and then it's like flipping me off while driving away. Oh, all equities are selling off now. This is when I would think like you could literally probably just sell and hold a sell. But this is crazy down here. But look at the selling pressure. There's really no reason for it to reverse at this point too. But it's just
That's all my zones that I mapped out last night, and they went right through all of them.
yeah, no, it's just melting right now. Quite honestly, you probably could just grab a short and hold for a minute, but selling the lows is never on our to-do list. Maybe sometimes, but not right now.
It's gone too down, I think.
It's going further lower. It's going further lower. It's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going. I don't really have like key level wise though anywhere. The only key level I've
Me
swing
neither.
like anywhere other than this yellow level we have right now. Next zone we have on NASDAQ is like down here. Demand. 4 hour.
Best for capital. There we go.
Yeah, exactly. Like a 2 hour demand down there.
Trying to wrap up some of my other equities.
Yeah. Let's see, ES. Some low volume nodes all over the place on ES. Bro, this is wild. It could just keep selling off. This could be one of the craziest sell-off days like we've seen in a long time, just a heads up. Like this thing's just falling out of the sky. Pure selling pressure. CVD negative 12,000, negative close to 13.
There was some joking about PLTR hitting its 200-day moving average yesterday, but that might not be such a joke.
Yeah,
I think
right.
it had like 110.
Yo, Google and Nvidia and Microsoft and Meta, yeah, I was gonna say just crashed another low. There goes NQ will probably feel that as well. This is insane, guys. We've sold off over 200 points so far since market has opened on the NASDAQ.
So much for all the games we did last week.
Market loves to do it. Oh, nice gains you got there. It'd be a shame if somebody just took them all.
We called it range.
Holy
I think
crap.
Jackson Hole is going to be the exit, but
This is amazing. I just can't wait for an entry.
I've been selling range.
Bro, my lord. This is insane. Yeah, right?
I think that's appropriate.
Yeah, I'd say so. And the crazy thing too, guys, is if you try to scalp this is barely scalpable too, unless you're in some micros, because the range is so wide. 250 points, guys, that's huge. Bro, ES2, just continuing. I'll see if we could return towards 94 on ES. Looking for 94 ES. 94 on ES. Stop near like 95. Real tight stop loss on that trade. Now let's see, we're getting close. Where's gold at? Alright, gold hasn't given us an entry either. Oh, ES said never mind, see ya. ES said you want an entry? No. You don't get one. You guys don't get entries today. You get to watch the market sell off.
I tried catching the pullback, and then I reversed it, and I got some serious gains on that. I'm done for the day.
Jeez, nice, Ricardo. Good stuff, good stuff. Go look at 96 for stop loss. 94 entry. 97-ish. 90. I'd want 96.50 stop loss. Nvidia just pulled back to a move. Oh no, it didn't. I was wrong. Let's see.
Are you still trying to look for an entry?
Yeah. Bro, market ain't over yet.
Just starting.
It's just starting. That's right.
Now, just fell off. How far do you think it can go?
As far as it wants, I don't know. Looking at that hourly time frame, it could do the same move again.
The QQQ chart. Let me pull up something for you.
QQQ. Like Star Wars blasters.
So our previous measured move is actually our new base target. It's more than a half back on the previous trend. And we almost wicked it.
I think we sell off from here, and I don't think we get our entry again. I think that's how the market is playing right now.
I think this will be an opportunity to BTFD before Friday.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I get what you're saying. Like, this big sell-off is going to get everybody on the bear side, and then as soon as Friday comes along, we're going to get a complete reversal. Almost like what happened today and yesterday, where before this, everybody was bullish, like we were talking about the gains from last week, and now everybody's going to be bearish from today and yesterday, and possibly tomorrow, because Thursday, I think the Jackson hole's, what, Friday, right?
Yes, sir.
Is there not news today?
There is some crap, but it's nothing really.
Oil report at 10:30.
Yeah, it's nothing really this grippy.
Bro, it's cold. Maybe I'm sick. I'm probably sick. Like, why am I so cold? I'm like freezing. Oh my god, ES, stop selling off.
No. No way, bungle.
Microsoft selling off, Apple's pulling back, Meta started pulling back, Google's pulling back, so is Nvidia, but I can see if NQ
Just
wants me up to
scouring for opportunities.
195 on NQ.
Oh.
I'm looking for a possible NQ short. If it wants to come up and hold this 23,200 area again. I just, again, be careful. The volatility's wild right now. We could reverse on this too. Here's that 195 area. This is the zone I was looking for us to reject. But equities are pulling back, so let's see if we want to break it. Breaking into it. Getting some buying volume. I'm going to take this short here with the momentum we've had, but stop loss is right at 208. So if it does just blast through, I'm just right out, and that's fine. Yeah, let's see. Want to see these sellers be able to bring us lower on another crazy leg, like we've been seeing all morning. Coming 1 NQ short, stop is at 08. Looking for a move lower. If it stops me out, it stops me out. We'll probably go back to the ES and look for an entry there. And then Naz is trying to hold. So are equities right now. Nvidia is trying to hold up a little bit. Yeah, that might help us run to stop. Oh, we have a low volume shelf on NQ till 10 actually, so I might move my stop loss to like that 12 area. Yeah, stop loss is at 12 on NQ now. I'm sort of glad I moved it because it did just save me from getting stopped out, but if we do have one more leg up, then I'm out of this trade.
You said leg. Sorry, I've been like practicing my Beavis and Butthead voice.
Very important. Very important.
It's much needed.
Alright, let's see, man. CVD has been trying to climb back higher. Not the biggest. Yeah.
Learning to trade for a living is you gotta have some thick skin and one hell of a dark sense of humor.
Yeah, I'm not liking this on NQ. I'm out. I'm out.
Or a return to the fib on the 954 1-minute bar.
Hold up. ES is actually in the area I was looking at, believe it or not. Let's see.
Just kissed the 76.2 or whatever fib that is. Looking for the 86.6 fib. Almost there.
Equities are pretty bullish on these last two 5-minute candles. I just want to wait on the ES here. 94 is where I was looking for an entry. We could see if we could get into like 96 actually. 96. There's 96. It's a bit of a low volume area up here, like 96.5. I like the resistance we have above us on ES here. I don't like the market pulse has been trying to tick green. I'll take a couple shorts on ES with the stop loss around 6,400. But we'll wait and see. I was looking for a reaction off of this low volume node. Stop loss is actually going to be at 98.5. Actually 98.25. Because I'm looking for this low volume shelf right here to hold. And if it fails, then we're just out.
Rejecto completo.
Nice-o.
Although it did just do the halfback. I'm watching the 1 minute really carefully.
Yeah, gotta be careful. CVD has still been trying to move lower on ES too, though. So that's good. I'd probably want to see where VIX is trading at. VIX was spiking higher. Now it's at a key level. Could want to see VIX move higher off of this level too. That should help ES move lower. Need to see a scale below this 92. There we go. It's 91.5. There we go. Now, can we get another crazy leg like we've been seeing all morning? If equities could start selling off again, then we will.
A little bit of liquidity to get through here first, but I think we might break out.
This was nice, man. I think we trapped a lot of longs there. I think ES might have some room left in the tank.
Survey.
There we go. NQ ticking red. Market pulse to the downside. This is great for the shorts.
That'd be a bear
Wait.
flag.
Let's see, guys. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Come on now. Great stuff. Good entry. Let's wait and see now.
Got about 25 seconds for this 1 minute part to close.
Really good entry.
Yeah, that was a good entry. A good one. Just gotta wait and see. I'll get out of one contract at new low a day. If we could break new low a day. 81.5 is where I'd like to get. Or 80? 80. I'll look for 80 right here on Bookmap on ES. First take profit is 80. I like the market pulse ticking red still.
I caught that with one micro going down.
Nice, bro. Here we go. Come
Without
on.
the paper.
Good work. Come on, give me that 80. 346 left in this 5 minute. Jeremy, do you have any connections at TradingView?
Just the one guy I had talked to years ago.
All right. No, I didn't know if maybe you knew somebody else. Maybe with Tuttle, you guys spoke to them. I don't know, but they're giving us a bullish. They're giving us a Bullishbrs problem.
Yeah.
Bro, I wanted 80. ES is like double bottoming over here. I'm not a fan of that. I really need to see us sell off harder. NQ made a new low of day. Come on, ES, break that.
It's going, it's going.
Sorry, I'm impatient.
Rolling.
There we
Does
go.
Evolution have any connections with TradingView?
There we
I
go.
remember that marketing guy's name.
Huge. Let's go, guys. All right, I'm gonna get out of one contract right there. Massive.
They have like 13 employees or something like that. They're not a very big outfit.
Who, TradingView?
Yeah.
No.
Seriously, they don't have a lot of employees. Yeah, it's a small company.
No way.
It all runs on data and servers, man. What do they need? You know, they need a marketing guy. They need an operations guy.
No, but but they still need social media people. No, it's way more than that. Networking, affiliate, marketing. There's a lot. Let's see.
I mean, one or two people can handle a lot of that there. Most programming nowadays is outsourced. So,
Sir.
TradingView. Yeah, right. All right, I'm gonna get out of this contract down here.
How many contracts were you in?
I was just in 2.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a nice move on ES for sure. I mean, volume's still to the downside. We could try to hold it. I just don't want to be greedy, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just locking back into TradingView. I've been out of it for a little while.
Yeah, no, well, that's the reason I was asking is because they didn't take our accounts away, but every 6 months we have to renew them, and the new guy we're dealing with is being a little bit of a dud about it. Guys, I'm still holding. Yeah, he's being a joy. Let's see, TradingView. TradingView has, let's see, it says 2,000 associated members, but no way they have 2,000 jobs. 25 employed in New York City. It's already just 25.
Okay.
I don't see where it would tell me more on LinkedIn.
Rest of their upper management, I think, is in the UK. Is where they're based out of.
Got you. There we go. ES, man. These sellers are here.
Yeah, my account's working okay.
I'm holding this last contract. I wanted to see 63, 62. We don't really have a price.
Jeremy, is your account with Bullishbrs?
Yeah.
Oh, yours is still good?
So
Yeah.
why don't you just share it?
Oh, so you know what? You know what it is. I think at some point we were dealing with 2 people, right? And me and Lucian were dealing with our Bullishbrs account, the Kevin one and the regular Bullishbrs one. And then at some point I was dealing with just mine and just yours. So maybe, I don't know. That's weird. I'm out, guys. I'm out of ES right here.
Damn thing.
Yeah.
Check something. Something's not right here. Hold on a second.
I mean,
Nice trade.
It's not like it's
Thank
that
you.
much money to buy the
No,
freaking
it's not. Marzid, you don't understand. It's not about the money. It's about the message. Do I need to paint my face like, yeah, it's about the principle.
Well,
exactly.
let's have to buy for it. So really don't feel
Oh, that's what this is about.
Yeah, it's
visualize me playing that smallest violin possible.
Yeah, right.
it just prompted me for an upgrade. So yeah, it's off.
That's fine, Marzity. I hear you. You want me to use trend spider charts.
Well,
They're not the worst. They're pretty good.
I mean,
I'm using Ninja Trader, and it doesn't cost me anything. Now, okay, I do have an active subscription to TradingView, but if this works out, I ain't paying for TradingView or Ninja Spider or nothing no more.
Nice, nice. Yo, that was a crazy sell-off, guys. That was insanity. Man, I'm kicking myself. I hear the Limbo song. Yeah, Rob, man, those shorts went crazy today, dude. Absolutely. We failed support. Once we start failing support, guys, like we had yesterday on ES, remember our morning analysis, we were going over this blue in this demand zone, how it was support so many times. It held up once right here very well, held up against over here very well, and then as soon as we started failing to really rally, and this zone got weaker and weaker, at some point, it's just going to completely fail, and the floor is going to give, and we're going to sell off, and that's exactly what happened. Damn, bro, that's insane.
right at that measured move target, by the way. Dipped a little bit below it with a wick. We could find liquidity here. If we snap through, well, on QQQ anyway. If we snap through 560, we could see a much bigger move. It could finish at like 555 for QQQ. If you refer to the chart I posted in the chat there.
What's that? I'm sorry.
I was saying we're right at that previous measured move target, the base of that green block in the middle of my screen there, the one that I shared.
Nice. Yep, I got it up.
And if we break 560, the next pivot's down there at 555.50, and it's right in the middle of the gap, so it might even go lower than that, hit that liquidity zone at the very bottom of that.
Cool.
Around 554, 553.
So let me just mention for those of you, I know we've got some new members in here. You know, you've heard me say it, well, new folks may not have heard me say it, but every strategy works sometimes. Not every strategy works all the time. You got to take it in context with your strategy. Now, since market opened, I personally have not made a single trade because the strategy I'm working with has not triggered anything. That doesn't mean it's broken. It means that the context is not there for this strategy today that I'm using, as opposed to Kevin and Jeremy's maybe. They are taking trades because the markets align with their strategies today. But there's going to be days where Kevin doesn't take hardly any trades at all.
Yep.
So just because Kevin or Jeremy are like, oh, okay, I took this short, I took this long, oh yeah, I made some money, doesn't mean you don't know what you're doing. That doesn't mean that at all. It means that depends on what your strategy is. So like I said, I haven't had an option or a futures trade this morning. I took some in pre-market, but since market opened, not one.
Nice, good. Great discipline, right? That shows discipline. Our strategies, our system, it's not just, oh, I trade supply and demand. No, I trade supply and demand. I have a set of rules. We have a system we follow, etc., etc. And it has to fit, right, certain market conditions, like Marzetti's mentioned. Awesome stuff, man. What'd you say? Sell the dip?
Sell it. Sell it.
Take extreme sprint.
You know what's... Jeremy, have you seen Wolf, WULF?
I've heard it. Oh, the ticker wolf.
Yeah, there was... Bro, this was from when I covered last Thursday and Friday on Benzinga. I hold the 690 lows over here, and I didn't even realize, like, daily time frame that we could continue. And, bro, that thing went to as high as, like, 1050. 55% in 3 days. That's crazy.
Man, I took my eyes off that damn thing because I was trading it for a little while.
Yeah. Let's see. ES and Q continuing.
I had a fib target at 796 once it broke through 615.
Nice. Equities are starting to chop around. Sorry.
That's right. And then an extension target for full reversion high to low has a liquidity zone that starts at 1677 and runs to about $20. So I don't know that it's going to get that high because we're up in the previous chop from back in like January of 2022 for our current price target. So give this a while to digest and it might give us another move.
Yeah.
Nice call though. I totally forgot about that damn thing. I was waiting for far too long for it to grind along the bottom in market structure before it broke out, and then I never set an alert to tell me when it broke out. I've only got two eyes, man, and one of them's not so good.
2 eyes, too many charts.
Yeah.
Dude, we're gonna hit negative 20,000 on the cumulative volume delta. That's insane. ES, I still have 63. 62 is a target to the downside. It's another 10 points.
Damn.
We're ticking lower.
Hit my, just about to hit my 559 pivot there, baby. Go, go, go.
Kev, you were worried about catching the bottom, huh?
Yeah, right. Clearly, there is no bottom today. Bro, that's crazy. ES sold off from market open. 56 points. Nothing crazy, right, guys? NASDAQ, over 360, 70 points. Oh my god, almost 400 points on the NASDAQ is insane. We are coming into a demand zone on NASDAQ. Guys, we should definitely try to go long down here.
Nailed that 559.50 pivot.
Boom, look at that.
Why
Nice.
did you say the ES instead of NQ?
You know, because the couple of entries I tried to get on NQ, it was just too violent to the downside. Like, it was too quick. It really wasn't giving me a proper entry. Whereas the ES was moving a little bit more, I don't want to say slower, but a little bit more in a controlled environment that I was able to find, like, a low volume shelf and find a better entry. NASDAQ wasn't really giving us that.
Got it.
So even though, yeah, NASDAQ was much relatively even stronger to the downside, both of them were very strong to the downside today. ES just had better structure to my strategy.
Oh, yeah.
NQ is trying to hold this demand zone. Alright, I think we found our bottom. Yeah, we calling the reversal here after a 400-point sell-off or what? Just kidding. Don't go long at these lows, guys. Please don't do that. Did gold give us 33.80? No. It's funny.
Gold gave 33.92 shortly after market open and is back down now.
Yeah, Naz is trying to hold support down here. At this point, I wouldn't try any shorts. It is trying to find support off these demands. But going long, trying to catch a falling knife like this, usually isn't part of our strategy either. So we'll skip on that. And same with ES, like, we didn't really have a good zone down here. Like, we have all these pivots, all these higher lows. So it's like we know we were in a bull trend. As much as we have been bearish the past couple days, if we're looking at a daily time frame, this is still just considered a pullback. And until we're able to break, like, 62.41, which, again, is still not for another 140 points, this is still just a pullback. Does that mean we can't take it short? Of course not. We were doing great on shorts today. Just means to sort of be aware that anything is still possible. Buyers can still at any time step back in.
So I just posted a picture there. ES is below S2 on the pivot points, but there's a bunch of GEX levels right in there. So kind of consider this a chop zone for the moment.
I
And you
like.
can kind of see there's some volume profiles, gex levels, pivot points. I mean, yeah, this is a chop zone.
Check out 21 142 on Nasdaq. Low volume node on there. Now remember though, I did mention Nasdaq hasn't been giving us the best of entries when it comes to these low volume nodes. So we could be patient, we could size down, wait and see how we want to react to it. Let the market do its thing.
Just a reminder, folks, I will be doing the 2 p.m. session today.
Nice.
2 p.m. Eastern. We will cover this Bollinger Band strategy I've been talking about. And we're also going to cover a lot of topics for new people, liquidity zones, fair value gaps, stuff like that. So it's going to be, it will be recorded, and it's an open mic kind of thing. So if you have questions, you can certainly come in and ask, be it voice or chat. That'll be at 2 o'clock Eastern time today.
Awesome. All right, we're pushing into the zone on Nas. Bro, we're getting close to it. We hit it.
But it's just, because I think it looks little. So I know you don't have a lot.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Trying to see. Sellers are trying to hold us from this zone. So that's sort of what I was looking for. I did not get an entry. I'll let you guys know if I do. So I want to see us move into that 50 area. Trying to reject it again. Equities are starting to pull back a bit here too. Ooh, let's see. It did fill me on this pullback up here. I don't like that fill, but I am in a short on NQ off this low volume shelf. See if we can get back to some lows.
Come on, little penny stock, you can do it.
Come on, little penny stock, you could do it.
Needs to hit 38 cents so I can get out, but the volume dried up.
Oh my god, that's so funny. 38 cents.
Hey man, that's a percentage win off a 30-cent entry.
There you go. Yeah, I need that sell-off reaction quick, guys, here on equities. And right now, Apple is trying to hold. So is Microsoft. A lot of equities are actually trying to hold at this point. Microsoft is pushing lower. It's the only one that isn't trying to hold. Google is, Nvidia is, Apple is, Meta is. And again, that's always a red flag when equities look like they're trying to go the opposite direction of where Nasdaq is trying to go. I'd like to find a rejection here on equities. If equities could start rejecting, that'd be great. But at this point, Nas really hasn't been doing us well with these low volume areas. Equities still trying to push up.
On my page account.
Nice. Yeah, 58's my stop. I'm thinking Nas wants to go tap that stop loss for sure.
Have you ever reversed the trade before?
Yeah, I don't like reversing trades, man. That's one of my old original rules. No reversing trades.
Yeah, I remember when you used to. I think it's going bearish. No, it's going bullish. Oh my God, reverse, reverse, reverse. I remember you did that for a short period of time until you realized what you were doing and then quit doing it.
Yeah, that reverse button's more.
That might have been my fault.
Yeah, right. Back when we would try to trade together, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm looking for a long," and Jeremy's like, "I'm in this short, guys." I'm like, "What?"
For like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Not long, okay. That was hilarious.
Yeah, real funny.
Sometimes I've been known to hit the reverse button if I think it's gonna react quicker than I can put a limit order in place. But
Yeah.
for the most part, as soon as I'm filled on whichever direction I'm going, I've already reached for placing my limit order to exit.
Got you. Listen, if it stops me out, 58's my stop loss. It's trying to hold that 57 area. 62 is the top of that low volume shelf, though, which again is concerning because my stop loss is just a few points away from that. But we rejected it already. Came into it already. I want to see us move lower. I want to see us move lower fast enough that it leaves people like forced to try to exit a position like we've been seeing today, where it just sells off like a rip your face off candle. We've seen it today. How's the 15-minute look? 3 minutes left for the 15 to close. I want to see these sellers step in for the last 15 minutes, the last 3 minutes here of this 15, because that's going to help us close back to the downside and follow the trend. My entry point was like 40. So, again, not the best of entries. Not the best of entries until we start selling off. Then it was a good entry. But we'll see. We'll see. We have to be so patient, guys. A lot of people might be trying to take these shorts. I want to see cumulative volume delta. We want to see volume move lower on the CVD, and it's struggling to. Gold is pumping higher.
And the candle after this 5-minute candle, we have about 220 left. If we get a nice doji here, cool. If we get a 2-bar reversal, we could see another reach below that pivot. So this is going to be an interesting 5-minute candle.
Yeah, VIX trying to move higher too, which is again is a bearish sentiment. Just really need to see some follow through on NASDAQ here.
It's trying.
There we go. Yeah, it's definitely trying. But then it's failing. Try harder, NASDAQ. Thank you.
Right.
Try harder.
We need
Do
a
better.
doji or a 2-bar here. Either will do.
Yeah. I like the market pulse. We're starting to tick lower again. That's great. Really need to see these sellers take us below 20. There we go. Nice. Nice, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Want to see NASDAQ be able to hold this. Apple selling off, Microsoft getting ready to sell. So's Google, Meta. Equities are getting bearish again. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. What's that?
How many contracts are you in?
Just one, man. Just one. For NASDAQ today, definitely just one. I almost want to get out here for a scalp. Oh, there we go. Come on now.
Keep your risk factors tight today, guys.
Yeah. No joke.
Like, most beginners should not be trading anything NASDAQ right
Boom,
now.
guys, let's go. Let's go. Huge. Amazing. What did I say, guys? That was that timing entry. That timing entry, last 15 of that 5-minute, last few minutes of that 15-minute candle. Boom, there's 23,100. Oh my god, no way we get below 23,100. That's crazy. Guys, this is huge.
35 seconds left on this 5-minute bar, and it's looking like a bearish engulfing now. That's strong.
Massive. Massive. Guys, I want to get out down here into some strength. This was a nuts move. Great return on that. I'm getting out right there, guys. We're calling that a trade right there in case we don't make a new low of day again. Yeah. But that was a great entry. Like, I remember we were joking. I said I didn't like the entry until we start selling off.
There's liquidity, like literally 1 bar lower, so you gotta be careful there.
Yeah, no, great.
There's buyers lurking there.
Great work, though. We're still taking lower. We have better odds to go to the downside, continue to the downside. There we go, another 3 points. Just be careful. The volatility's big on NASDAQ. Boom, guys. We're going a new low today. That's crazy.
You take profit?
I did, yeah. I got out. I got out for 49 points. I'll take it.
Is it out?
Is it out? I got in 23 140, got out 23.97. So was it 140 to 97, 43 points. Not bad.
Oops, hold on a second. I got a good call.
Ring ring. Ring ring. Guys, don't forget, join me for Futures Fever today, 11:30. Me and Gates. Next week, I got Andrew Diaz. He goes by the Stock Market Wolf. Pretty big on social media. The following week, I want to reach out to
You got
Carmine.
him.
What's that?
You got him.
Yeah, bro, I got him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, how cool is that? He reached out to me asking about it. That's pretty dope. But I got him for next week, Gates for this week, and I want to see if I can get the following week. His name is Carmine Rosado. He's the supply and demand guy. He was my mentor years and years ago, so that'd be really cool to have him on. And guys, let me know in the chat, DM me, who else you would want me to have on the show, because now that they gave me the green light to have guests, they're like, yeah, of course, fill the time. I'm like, hell yeah. Kramer. Reasonable day traders. I'm looking for day traders, mainly futures traders, because it is still an Apex Traders sponsored show, so I do still want to keep it in that realm.
Danny trades.
Bro, he would love to be on the show, and I'm sure they would love for me to have him on. That's so funny.
Probably gets so much ratings.
Bro, Danny Trades is probably the reason why they have the authentication part now for Apex. Have you guys seen that? No, he literally is, because he was trading off of his friend's account, and they were like, you can't do, like, obviously you clearly can't trade like you're somebody else and take a payout for them. And he's like, oh, what are you talking about? I didn't do that. Meanwhile, he was gloating about it on his stream. And it's like, come on now. But yeah, that'd be funny. Danny Trades.
I follow him on Instagram. He's hilarious.
Yeah. Bro, don't follow. I always wonder, like, who follows this guy? You follow this guy.
I follow him because he's just entertaining, but he's so wild. With
Yeah.
trading, like his
Yeah, no, he is.
strategies. I don't even think he has a strategy. Just
Me
whatever.
neither. Bro, he literally, he's the definition of probably just buys 20 evals a day. And just, but he's interesting. Listen, man, when you have capital like that, right, at some point, even if it seems like he doesn't have a strategy, if he's doing something as simple as a moving average, a VWAP, a support resistance, when he has, because he has a strong capital, because he has such a big following, he has his group and his course or whatever, he could go through hundreds of evals a day, probably, pass them in the same day, get funded, and then go trade towards a payout. But they're able to have so many multiple accounts and go through them so quickly and not really feel any what's it called? Oh my god, I'm drawing blanks on my words today, guys. Would I hit my head? But not have any accountability towards the trades, and that's not a consistent way of trading, and that's not what we want to do.
You know who you should get on there? Jay Dunn.
Jay Dunn, you know, maybe he brought Danny Trades onto his group though.
Yeah, he did. And I'm assuming they're still friends. I think they started a prop firm together, and now
Yeah.
I guess Danny left the prop firm.
Oh, that would be why though I can't have him on. He has his own prop firm.
Oh, does he? Not Jay Dunn. They both left the prop firm.
I thought Jay Dunn's the one who started it.
He started it, but then they left. He left.
He started it and then he walked away from it. It must have been
Yeah.
doing really well.
I think so. It's Futures Funded Family or something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
No, but Jay Dunn he's a good trader. He's a good guy too.
That's cool. Yeah, no, that is cool. We'll see. Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Beach Days, Blackfoot, Austin. What's up, guys? Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are able to take some nice trades with us today. Markets been giving us a nice short trend today, that's for sure. I mean, beautiful ES entry up here. Nice NASDAQ short down there. Caught a couple losses. I think about a 50% win rate. 2 losses, 2 wins, but very in the green because we let our winners outweigh our losses. So very good stuff. Any questions, guys? You guys always feel free to DM me. If you are new here in the Discord community, please be aware of any fake Kevin accounts. I know it sounds funny at first, but they'll message you sort of looking like my account. Like, they'll look like, where am I? Like right now, look, I'm just Kevin. For you guys probably see it as Bullishbrs Kevin on Bullishbrs. But when you DM me, it's just Kevin. Theirs usually says Bullishbrs Kevin. Also, where is it? View full bio. I have my Twitch connected. They cannot connect my Twitch account because you need to log in. Other than that, this is sort of the bio. They copy the bio, so this all looks the same. But please do not fall for it. They'll try to ask you to set up on a Forex broker or a new broker, and it's all nonsense. It is not real.
Beware of that previous doji.
Ricardo first. Sorry, Jeremy.
Do you actually use Twitch account?
What's that?
Do you actually Twitch? Like, do you stream on Twitch?
Oh, no, I used to. I did at some point. When we were using, what's it called? We were using, Restream, the application Restream, and you could stream to, like, multiple platforms at once, so I was doing it on Twitch. But, not really. It wasn't picking up too quick. Not a lot of trading Twitch streamers. Except TJR, I guess. Yo, I should get TJR. Jeremy, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, beware that previous 5-minute doji.
Yup.
Not a good spot to be on either side here.
Yeah, definitely. At this point, guys, look, markets, before they were giving us a clear bear trend, now they're giving us clear range. We're starting to run out of steam. Now, bears still have control because that was our most recent, but at this point, we see that we're starting to find buyers. Sellers take control again. Find buyers. So we want to be patient here. We don't want to sell these lows again. Yo, what's up, Asian Owl? Good
I have a
morning.
suggestion.
What's that?
I have a suggestion for your show.
Yeah.
Guest. I would suggest Gabriel from Price Action Volume Trader. When I started out, I used Sierra Chart, and he has so many instructional videos. He honestly just uses volume, profile, and footprint.
Oh, yeah?
It's very educational.
What's his name? Gabriel?
Yeah, Gabriel, Price Action Volume Trader.
Do you know if he has an Instagram by chance? Gabriel Day Trading Price Action Volume.
He's on Twitter.
Okay. If I look up Gabriel Price Action Volume, he'll come up?
Yes, if you just look up Price Action Volume Trader, he has a website as well with all of his Sierra Chart videos and everything.
Price Action Volume Trader. If you could find him and send me a link, because when I look that up, a lot of people pop up. Like Sean Trades, Nurse G. I don't see the Gabriel person.
I'll post it in the main chat. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, very cool. I could just, you know what I'll do is I'll have myself on, and I'll ask myself interview-style questions, and I'll answer them like I'm talking to myself. That'd be pretty funny. So, Kevin, how long have you been trading for? Oh, thanks for asking, Kevin. I've been...
Then you get people like me there, and I've got so many multiple personalities, I could have an entire committee at that place.
Oh my god, that'd be really funny, Marziti. That'd be... crazy funny, dude. What time is it? It's 10:40, guys. We're definitely done for the day trade-wise. Hit our quota, did fantastic. If you guys got any questions, please, like I said, let me know. Follow on social media. I'm about to post a video right now on sort of why markets are selling off right now. And it's not because people are scared. It's not because, oh, everybody's going bearish or there's bad things going on. But it's actually the opposite, right? When there's concern of wars, markets tend to do very well, right? There's buyers in the stock market when there's wars going on, right? Now, because there's good headlines about Ukraine and Russia, which we all know is unfortunately probably not true, it doesn't matter because there are still good headlines which would prompt a bearish market, right? Things are settling down. At this point, we're being patient, and also the sell-off, like, I forget who mentioned it. I think it was Marzitti or Jay this morning that said how we're selling off, or Jeremy, maybe, who said we're selling off right before our Jackson Hole event. That could absolutely be it, right? Imagine all the people who have been trying to go short on NASDAQ here while we sold off over 600 points just for Jackson Hole to come and have Mr. Powell adjust his purple tie and go, good afternoon, and us spike 400 points.
Yep.
You know, so
You
definitely.
got to remember at Jackson Hole, Powell has a history of just speaking his mind. You know,
Yeah.
he has had an event where he's, I didn't see it. I've heard Signet talk about it several times because he saw it, where Powell just got up there and said, equity or futures market or people, the interest rates are what they are. Y'all just need to get the hell over it. And walked off the stage right at that moment or something like that. And the markets just went blam. He just kind of.
Damn, there's
not
NQ.
Formal.
One of the things we look at as well is what's already priced in. What are investors tending to front run? So they were looking at a 25 to 50 point rate reduction, and it suddenly priced into the small caps. Well, TNA is falling like a rock right now. So is IWM, and essentially the notion that there may be no rate movement on the table, that might be on the table right now as well. So it tends to have a little bit of front running involved in that. So if people kind of get a sentiment of, well, maybe they won't lower rates at all, let's wait for Jackson Hole.
Right.
Here we have a bit of a front running sell off. But if you look at price action, it's really just returning to a mean. It's basically given half back of the previous trend, more or less, depending on what time frame you look at. So I always say, whenever the market in any equity or any futures or any index, whatever you may be trading or watching, whenever it makes an impulsive move or a seemingly impulsive move, there's always a high likelihood of giving about half back of that move, regardless of how far it went.
Yep.
So once you realize that the market tends to do that, you can kind of stop getting beat up so much, because all you really need to focus on is those returns on half-back moves.
Yeah.
And if you just look for those, you'll see them everywhere. And every time frame, right down to the 1 second chart, they are everywhere.
Yep.
Every bar almost gets a half-back. It's kind of nuts.
Yo, Jay, thank you for that. I'm gonna delete the message because it's a link to his website, but I did click it and I found his Twitter. But good stuff on that. I'll look into him. I'll see. I'll check out his videos and see if he'd be a good fit.
Cool. So I wouldn't be surprised to see half back to the Bulls on Jackson Hole, whether it's right when Jay Powell stepped up and says good afternoon, or it could also be, towards the middle of the speech. We don't know anything until we know, so just kind of watch price action. I think it's at 2, isn't it?
Yep. Yo, check this out, guys. Palantir completely annihilated through those zones, through 150. That is crazy. 143 Palantir down how much? Over 20% from its all-time highs. That is an insane pullback, guys. Because we're taking out some of these pivots here, right? Now we're starting to create some lower lows. We would want to see if we could pull back and create a lower high. If we do want to remain bullish on the company and the stock as well, though, next to lower lows down here, if we could possibly get a long or buy some Palantir in the 130 area, look to target new all-time highs again, be a long-term position, but this would be for a 42% return.
10 o'clock is when he sucks.
10 o'clock. Oh, 10 o'clock. That's the whole.
That's his speech.
Okay.
The symposium doesn't take place till 8 p.m., but yeah.
That's what I thought I read, that it doesn't take place till like much later.
But his speech is that's where the mic drop moments happen.
Oh, let's see.
All them out, guys. Great session today. Thank you, everyone, and good luck in the market.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
same to you.
Absolutely.
Same here. I'm headed out as well. Y'all be good. If you can't be good, at least be good at it. And
There you
I'll
go.
be back at 2 o'clock. See you guys then.
Love it. See you then,
Yeah.
man. Thank you.
I'm gonna
See
go to
you.
lunch with
See
a
you.
neighbor.
Nice. Take
See ya.
care. Take care, y'all. Be good, be good. Let's see. So Jackson Hole Symposium. So I know it has it on for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I don't know why it has it like that. Oh, it is held between the 21st and the 23rd. So it does start, well, not tonight, but it starts 21st through the 23rd. Doesn't give us a time. We could check our source. That brings us right back here. I wonder if it's under frequently asked questions. When is 2025 event? 2025 Jackson Hole Economic Policy will be held 21st through 23rd. This year's theme is labor markets in transition. What's the purpose? How is it paid for? Who participates? Attendees include representatives from central bank from around the world, economists, financial market participants, academics, U.S. government representatives, and members of the news media. So where's the time? So chair's address. Doesn't have a when? How is that not a frequently asked question? It does have a when here, but it doesn't have a time. Alright, ladies and gents, if you guys got any questions, as always, please feel free to let me know. Markets have sold off like hotcakes today. We were looking at the hourly, we were looking at the 15, we had our bias right, absolutely annihilated it with some of our entries today. Great job. We could go over some of our trade reviews when during our Futures Fever show. That will be in about 45 minutes. So guys, definitely feel free, come join me on that. I'll drop the link in the chat. I'll do that right now actually. So YouTube. And go to Benzinga. And then right here, futures. Share. I'm going to send you guys the link. If anything, guys, if you can't make it, at least click the link and go drop a like on it. I do appreciate it. Every like matters. And that is at Futures Fever, 11:30 today, a.m. Eastern, for a chance to win a free account. Free Apex account. Alright, that is sent to YouTube and to... Oh. Awesome. Alright, guys. We're good. We're rolling. It's going to be a good show today, so I hope to see you guys in there. Take care, everybody. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and hope you guys had a great